Okay, so we discuss on these points. Okay, git log, git difference, git log for specific files. Okay, git ignore file to ignore the specific files which you don't want to push it to remote repository. Remote repository means repository saved in your GitHub. Okay, and then we discuss about git stash, git revert, and git reset. Okay, so I will just show you all those things again. Okay, first we will discuss about git log. Okay, so currently we have two files, index.html and sample.css file. Okay, so I will check what all the commits, what all the changes I did in the branch feature 2. Okay, for that what I need to do, I just need to put git log and enter. So once I enter, it will show me the commits which can be visible right now. Means depending on the page size, it will just show. Means it brings two commits at a time, three commits at a time, depending on the size. Okay, which I define. If I put number as 2, number as 3, there is a attribute where I can mention how many commits I can see at a time. Okay, as I don't put anything, okay, any attribute, I just put command like git log, so it is by default showing only two commits at a time. Okay, so it is showing two commits at a time. To see more commits, I need to press enter keyword. Okay, I need to press enter keyword, so I just go on pressing enter keyword to see other commits. Okay, so that's it. I can see end keyword, that means these are the commit changes done on this repository in branch feature 2. Okay, for specific to this branch. If I want to see commit changes for another branch, what I need to do, I will press Q to end this session. Okay, I will switch to another branch, git checkout master. I switch to master branch, and now I will check git log. Okay, so I can see two commits for any latest two commits. Okay, I can see latest two commits. I will enter. I can see other commit also. Once I click on enter, so all five commits I can see right now. So git log is used to check commit, what all the commit you did. Okay, what all the commit history we have. Fine, except you can see it through here. Okay, on your website also in GitHub page. If I switch to master branch, so see, we can see those commits here, all five commits in the website also on this GitHub portal, or you can see it through Visual Studio Code. Okay, so this is the purpose behind using git log. If you want to get the commit history for the specific file, okay, so I want to see commit history for the specific file, that is sample.css. So I will put command like git log hyphen hyphen follow hyphen hyphen space, and then file path name. Okay, file path name. Okay, or file path, sorry, file path. So what I will put, I will put sample.css. Okay, I will put sample.css. So right now I can see two commits which are specific to this sample.css file. So commit number 6315, which is done on Feb 9, commit number A1BE98, which is done on same date. Okay, I will enter to see if there are more commits. So okay, I can see third commit, and that's it. So out of five commits, three commits are present for sample.css. Means out of five commits, in three commits we did changes for sample.css file. Okay, uh, I'm just showing some of the commands for git log. There are so many attributes, okay, in git log, and there will be so many attributes present, and it will be almost like more of a 30 minutes 40 minutes session to show all the attributes. So I just pick up the simple one and the important one, that is first one, that is to see all the commits. Okay, and to see specific file wise commit. There are more attributes to check or filter your history. Okay, or filter your track record. Okay, we will proceed for the next one, that is git difference. Okay, so for that what I will do, I will do some changes. in to branch. Okay, means in feature to branch. So what I will do, I will just add one more CSS class. Okay, I will add this change. So I did this new change, that is I added one new CSS style. Fine. So I will check the difference between two branch. That is first branch is my feature to branch and another branch is the master branch. So master branch and feature to branch, I will check the difference between two. So how I can see, I will put a command like this. Okay, I will git difference feature underscore to and master. Okay, git difference branch name first branch and second branch. Okay, so it is now showing the changes. Okay, so in HTML file it is showing that button feature 2 is not added and it is added like this, means we will go to index.html. Okay, so on line number 9, okay, button feature 2 is present, button feature 2 hyphen add repo button like this, but in master it is like something different. It has class name also. Okay, in for master it has class name, and while for feature 2 it doesn't have class name. Okay, so it is comparing with master branch. The feature 2 branch is compared with master branch, so this part is not there, so it is showing as a negative sign or red sign that it is not present, but instead of that we have this part is present in master branch. If I reverse or if I enter one more time, okay, we can see changes for sample.css file also. Okay, so what it is saying, the master branch doesn't have this change, new text cell font size large. Okay, this one. Okay, we will keep this change is not present in the master branch, but instead of that it has this change, button feature background color aqua. Okay, so we can see there are two changes between two branches, feature to branch and master branch. Okay, what all these changes? First one, that it is saying, okay, I will open. I am in master branch here in GitHub portal. I will go to index.html and sample.css file. So you can see at line number 9 in index.html file, it is like button, it has class. Okay, class means CSS class. Okay, to apply some style to this button. Okay, apply style means apply color or change the size of the button like this. Okay, and then same content means feature to add repo button. Okay, on line number 9 in the same master branch for sample.css, we have class like button feature where it has mentioned that background color must be aqua. Okay, but if I go to feature to branch, it has button but it doesn't have class. Okay, it doesn't have class. The content is as it is. Okay, on line number 9, while here the class name is different. It has button feature, name of the class is button feature, while it has new text style, and the attribute or style is different. We have mentioned there as a background color, we are providing background color to the button, but here we are changing the font size to large. Okay, so it is correctly identifying those changes, those differences. So we can see first change in the index.html, that this change is not present in master, while it has this change in green. that class button feature feature to hyphen add repo button. And another change is it doesn't have this change that is present in feature 2, but it has another change, another addition, that is button feature background color aqua. Okay, if I do the same thing in reverse order, okay, I will keep master branch first and then second as feature 2 as this one. So you can see now it is this line is showing in red, that is that this change which is present in master is not present in feature 2 branch, but while feature 2 branch has this line, okay, which is in green. I will enter to show more changes. Okay, it came to end, so that's it. So another change is in sample.css file, and same thing, it is saying that button feature thing is not present in feature to branch, but it has a new class, that is new text style, font size large. Okay, so this is the help purpose behind using git difference to understand the differences between two branches. Okay, we will move to file number, file that dot git ignore file. Okay, so as yesterday I told you, the git ignore file is used to ignore those files which a developer don't want to push it to cloud repository or remote repository. Okay, I'm only interested in my code files, okay, and other files which I can download over internet, or files which are specific to my personal thing. Okay, I don't want to push them to remote repository, so such files we can ignore. Okay, we can ignore through git ignore file. Okay, so for now what I will do, okay, I will show you. Okay, so this is a portal or web page for Google Fonts, okay, where you can search for any specific font, okay, or you can type a sentence, you can create your font size, all those things, okay, and then copy those files and have those files in your code file. Okay, so whatever kind of style you want, okay, like what you can say, consider this font size you like, and you want this font size in your website, you want your text should look like this, so you will select this one. Okay, and then you will, if you want, type your content. Okay, you will change the pixel size, fine, and see there are different types inside that one style. Okay, so consider I like this one, so select this one, and see, okay, this is the style and another sub style, subtype. Okay, then what you can do, you can use this reference also, or there you can download these files also directly. So these things can be downloaded over internet, or there are kind of things like uh, for React, I think I will go to npm. Okay, so npm is the JavaScript package manager. So what is package manager? So consider a scenario where I have created one calendar, a good looking calendar. Okay, so I thought that, okay, this calendar, okay, see, okay, this one, I have created this kind of calendar, and I found that, okay, this kind of calendar can be used by other developers also, can be very helpful for other people. So I will create my code file, I will create one package of that code file and upload that package over this package manager, that is npm. Okay, so another person will come, if he likes this design, okay, if he likes this design, he can install this package to his code file and use my calendar. Okay, so this thing which is available on internet, you don't want it directly saved in your remote repository again to keep what we can say, to store size or increase size. Okay, which we can do it directly from internet, we can download that file directly from internet, so why do we save it here? Okay, so such files we will ignore it through git ignore files. So to implement this, I will just like put one file nodes.txt. I will create one development nodes. Okay, save it. Now this is a new file, but I don't want it to save it. So how I can do? How will I ignore that file? So I will create one more file, which has extension like this. First dot git ignore. Create this file, and inside this file just put the name of that file which you want to ignore. Okay, so see, it is now this nodes.txt file is ignored. Now this change must be saved in locally, then it must be saved to remote repository also, because this same gitignore file must be used by other developers also. Right now this is specific to my file, okay, which is the node section, but there can be different other files which must be ignored. Okay, so other developers will not create different files at a time. We will keep one file available on repository on both local and remote repository, and one copy itself, and every developer will not create its own copy. Understood? Means like I am working with four more developers, we are five developers in total, so we will not create our own git ignore file and with different version with different content. We will keep one same file for all of us, which will directly ignore those files, common files for all of us. Okay, so I will save these changes to remote. Okay, I staged this change so I can commit it locally. And I will push this change to remote repository. So done. So this way I am skipping that file or ignoring that file to push it to the remote repository. So next topic is for git stash. Okay, so git stash is just we are stashing. So what is the process we call it stashing? So we stashing means we are temporarily saving those changes, whatever changes if I do, those changes I am saving temporarily in my local repository. Okay, that is called stashing. Why do we require stashing? So consider a scenario where I am working on feature 2. Okay, now it is incomplete. Okay, it is not yet completed, it is incomplete feature. I worked on some normal feature. Okay, I just created some 2 to 3 buttons, but yet to create table, more view. Okay, more things I need to create for that web page, but I just created only 2 to 3 buttons, so it is still yet to finish that feature. But my team lead, okay, or some of the team member require help on feature 3. Okay, so in that scenario I don't want to discard that changes and switch to branch number feature 3. Okay, so and even I don't want to save it also. Okay, I don't want to save the unfinished work. So what I will do, I will stash that changes and then switch to another branch. So it will be temporarily saved. Once I'm done with the another branch, that is feature 3 branch work, I will come back to branch number 2, that is feature branch 2, and then I will get those stash changes again back, and I can start to continue my work. Okay, so what I will do, I will do some changes. I did one change, that is I added one button. Okay, I need to add some more things also like table and other things, but I got some other work. So what I can do, if I saved, okay, so to switch to another branch, so right now it is showing correctly. So I have some changes and it is giving me error. So your local changes to the following files would be overwritten by checkout. please commit your changes or stash them before you switch branch. So as I told you, I don't want to commit or save my changes which are still incomplete. I'm yet to add some tables, some more forms, all those things. So still this web page is not yet created. So I can't commit it. So it is giving me advice, stash it. Okay. You can't directly check out, or else those changes will be discarded or overwritten, means it will be forgotten. Okay. So I don't want my changes to be deleted. Okay. Overwritten means to be deleted. Okay. So that's why what I will do, I will stash those changes, means temporarily save those changes. So I will do git stash. Now these changes are stashed, okay, saved in locally for temporary purpose, and now I can switch to master branch. See, I am able to switch to this branch. Fine. So right now it is showing this nodes.txt file because we don't have .gitignore file here. So that's why it is showing these changes. Okay. So fine. So consider scenario that I work on something here. Okay. So as per my means scenario, I need to work on some feature. So I just change something. Okay. Save it. I work on these things. Feature 3 work and git push origin master. Okay. So I'm done with my changes. Now I can again switch back to my feature to branch and continue my work. So I will switch to my branch, git checkout feature 2, and now here if I do git stash pop, okay, those changes will show up. See, these changes showing up again. Okay. If I want to again stash them, I will stash them. Now it is again stashed. Okay. Now I don't want those changes. Consider scenario that my team lead told me, okay, we don't want to work on that feature too. We are discarding this feature. We will see about it in next time. Okay. So now I don't want this stashed feature or stash changes. So if I want to delete that change which is saved in my locally, what I will do, I will use git stash drop. So if I enter this command, these stash changes will be dropped or deleted. So if I try to get those changes again using pop, it will show no stash entries found. So so understood, there are three commands: git stash to temporarily save your changes in locally, git stash pop to get back those changes, and git stash drop to remove or drop your temporary saved changes. Reason behind using git stash: to switch between your branches whenever you have some changes available. You can't switch to another branch, or else those changes will be discarded or deleted permanently. So instead of committing those changes or saving those changes, we will stash those changes. Okay. Now we will move to git revert. Fine. So I will remove these things. So this line is kind of our branch, okay, which is, I will put like master branch. So till now we have completed some four features, okay, and our pointer is here. Okay, one second, I will put 1, 2, 3, 4. So in master branch, we have done four commits for some changes. Fine. So now till now we have committed four changes. So our index, okay, our head, okay, it will be present at this point, stating this is till this point we are here. Okay, this is the latest change. Okay, but a scenario comes up where our team decided that we will proceed at point number 2. Okay, we don't want these new changes. Consider scenario, we have some added new pages to our website, some new about us section or contact us section, but we don't want them, and first we will discard them and we will think about those section later. So we want to our repository should be at position number 2, means at commit number 2, and I want to remove these changes. Okay, so what I will do, I will revert or remove these changes using git revert. What it will do, it will remove these changes. Okay, I have added some buttons or tables or something forms. Okay, whatever I have added through these commits, those will be removed. Okay, and it will have only changes till this commit number 1 and commit number 2. Fine, but it will keep this history that in the past we have did some changes, but now through the commit number 5, okay, we have removed these changes. So if I use git revert, okay, at this point I use git revert, and where I want to go, I want to go to this 2. Okay, I want to go to this 2. So what I will do, I will use this commit id first. Okay, I will use git revert 4, revert this commit number 4, then revert this commit number 3. Okay, git revert 4 and git revert 3. So we are reverting these commits. So what it will do, it will create two commits. First one for this one, okay, and second one for this one, git revert 3. Using this command git revert 4, I created this commit, that is commit number 5 and commit number 6. Okay, using these two commits, I remove these two commits, which is number 3 and number 4. Okay, and now our head, okay, that is pointer will be present at this location. Now it move from 4 to number 6. Okay, this is the one which important one. Okay, this is the one which is important one. Now it move from 4 to 6, but it will have changes of only this till this point. Okay, so why we use git revert? So git revert will do the purpose work, okay, that is removing the changes, but it will keep the history, and the our pointer will move in forward direction, that it will move from 4 to 5, 5 to 6. Okay, it will never go in the reverse direction. So you will understand with each command execution, with each operation what you are doing. So this is the best way to do any reverting or doing anything changes or removing any changes. So this is the best possible way, okay, using git revert. Understood? I will show you in through this also. So first I will check commits for feature 2. So today on we did on Feb 14, we did these two commits. Okay, first we added some new text style, and then we added git ignore file. So now I don't want these changes, and I want to go to this change again. Till this point, whatever I did till Feb 9, I want those changes only, and I want to completely remove these changes. So now what I will do, I will copy this first. Okay, first commit, I will use git revert and the commit id. Okay, so the changes is reverted. Okay, this is the git ignore file where we have added git ignore. So what I will do, I will just create one new terminal session. Okay, we'll commit this thing git revert hyphen m. Okay, now the change is done, means we are deleting this thing. So let's add the message and save it locally first. We will save it locally. So once I execute the git revert command, it is deleted this git ignore file. Now I will save this change using git commit. Okay, So the file is deleted and saved locally. Now I need to push this change to remote repository, suggesting that I have reverted the particular or specific commit ID. Git push origin feature 2. So we have successfully pushed our changes. So if I go to here, so see, so it is, it has new commit, okay, that is revert adding git ignore. What it did, it just remove these changes with using this commit ID. So this is unique commit ID. Every commit will have unique commit ID. So we use this thing and remove these changes and keep the history that we have removed some changes through this commit. So we are making changes with history. So we can track what all the things we did till now. Okay. So this is git revert. Now we will talk about git reset. So what happens in git reset? So with git reset we try to remove the changes and also we try to change the position. Okay, we try to change the position in reverse direction. Okay, right now when I do git revert, in git revert the pointer moves in forward direction only with creating history, but in case of git reset we try to move from number 4. Okay, I will create. So we were having these 4 changes, 4 commit ID previously, and our pointer was present at this commit number 4. So our current state of our master branch was this one. It was pointing to this latest change. Okay, it was pointing to this latest change, and we discuss about the scenario. We want to move to this change. Okay, we want to remove all these 2 changes, that is commit number 3 and commit number 4. So what we want to do, we want to just directly go to this pointer, to this point, and don't want to create the history. We want to delete the changes plus history also. We just want to go to this change. Okay, we want to move the pointer in backward direction. Okay, for that what we will do, we will use commit id of this commit number 2. Okay, commit id of this commit number 2 and just move. In this reset command there are so many different attributes also, like soft delete, soft reset, hard reset, mix reset, all those things, but I will explain you about soft reset and hard reset, which is very easier and most of the time people use it. Actually people don't go with reset option. Okay, people go with git revert. Git reset is very dangerous activity and mostly people try to avoid it. Okay, but you must know about these commands, and it is again a one of the important. Okay, and some tricky situation you want to go with this command. Okay, because git is very complex. Okay, sometimes when there are multiple developers working on same project and there are so many situation where you want to go with git reset in such tricky situation handling. Okay, so first we will discuss about soft reset and hard reset. Okay, so in soft reset it show us what the changes you did in 3 4. Okay, in commit number 3 and commit number 4, what changes you did, and if you want to review it you can review it. Okay, but in hard reset you don't get those chances of the review also. Okay, it will be permanently deleted directly. You will not get chance to review it also. So we will see. Okay, we'll go to feature 2 again. So till now we have done 3 changes. Okay, now we want to go to this feature. Okay, sorry, this commit. I want to go to this commit and I want to delete all those things which I have done on Feb 14. Okay, so I will copy the commit ID of this commit. I copied it. I will use git reset and that commit ID. Okay, here for soft reset we don't need to explicitly write as soft. Okay, it will be by default uh, taken as a soft reset. Okay, so no need to write explicitly about soft reset. So if I do git reset, so it is showing this is the change you did today till now. Okay, and this will be removed if you go with the reset operation. Okay, so right now locally, for locally, yeah, I'm talking about locally. Now our pointer has already moved to this commit number 2 and it has deleted this change. So our master branch is like this only, and these changes have been removed now. But with soft reset, I'm getting this option that these are the changes you have done. Okay, and if you want, you can review it and you can add them again. If I discard this now, it will be discarded for permanently. Okay, it will be discarded permanently. Fine. So I will discard this change. Okay, so I have discarded this change. Now my local repository, that is feature to local, okay, feature to local repository is here only. Okay, but so till now I have done changes in locally. Okay, if you go to remote repository, that is in GitHub, feature to still have these changes. Still it is showing commits on Feb 14. Okay, it is still showing commits on Feb 14. But if I check for locally git log, it is showing last changes commit done on Feb 9. Okay, so you got the point. On locally, we are on 9th Feb. That is still commit number 2 for a scenario. This is the line only. But in remote, in GitHub, we are still on the changes of 14th Feb. Okay, so now I want my remote to be same as local. Okay, I want this remote to be same as local. So previously I was doing the git push. Okay, but it was giving me error actually, because why it was giving error, because see, local changes pointer is present at 2 but the remote pointer is present at 4, so it was saying your pointer is very behind from remote changes. Take git pull. So if I take git pull again, these changes will be available. So I will show you git push origin feature 2. Okay, so it was giving me error. Okay, that failed to push. Why? Because rejected, because your current branch is behind its remote counterpart. That your current branch is behind its remote counterpart. Please integrate the remote changes, that is doing git pull, and then push it again. So what it was trying to say, please take these changes, please download these changes from remote. Okay, come to this point and then go ahead with your changes, then push your changes. But what we really want, we want our remote repository also like this. We want move to our remote repository from commit number 4 to commit number 2. So we want to force it. I don't want this error once again come. Okay, so what I will do, I will use the same command, but here I will force this command. Okay, that means do it anyhow, don't show me error, just do it. Okay, so I am forcing this command to be executed. So I will enter. So now this change is done. It is showing forced update. Okay, I did this change by force. Okay, if I go to now GitHub, till now this is, I will refresh it. See, it came to Feb 9 commits. Okay, so now my local repo becomes like this only. So I will just delete all this part and become like this only. Okay, so this is git reset and this is git revert. What is hard reset? So we will take another point that I don't want this change. We will go to this change now. this third commit change, new change in HTML file. I will save it. Oh, okay, sorry. I will copy it. Okay. So what it does with soft reset, it show me those changes. It show me those changes so I can review it. But if you see, if I do hard reset with mentioning attribute like this, hyphen hyphen hard, I need to explicitly mention. Okay. See, it remove, but it didn't show me what I remove. Okay. In soft reset, I was able to see what I remove, what all the changes I remove. But in this case, I didn't get the chance to review those changes also, and I am directly remove those files. So again, if I try to push the changes, okay, it will give me error because again my branch is behind the remote counterpart. So I need to use the force push. Okay, so if I, so this commit will be removed. Okay, I will refresh it. So see, that commit is removed, changes are removed, commit also removed, and I didn't get option to review those changes locally. So this is the difference between hard reset and the soft reset. Understood? That's it for today's session. Thank you guys.